The heart of London, a place usually bustling with life and laughter, became a stage for a scene of unimaginable horror. An 11-year-old girl, on holiday with her family, found herself the victim of a brutal and senseless attack. It was a day that would forever scar the memories of those who witnessed it. Ioan Pintaru, a 32-year-old man, approached the young girl and her mother in Leicester Square. In a flash, the unthinkable happened. He grabbed the child, a look of chilling intent in his eyes. The bustling crowds around them seemed to fade away as screams pierced the air. Panic surged through the square as Pintaru brandished a blade. The day's sunshine felt miles away, replaced by a chilling shadow of fear and disbelief. This was a nightmare unfolding in broad daylight. 8 times the blade found its mark, tearing into the young girl's flesh. Each strike a testament to the attacker's brutality, each wound a searing reminder of the fragility of life. The bustling heart of Leicester Square seemed to skip a beat, the air thick with the metallic scent of blood. Witnesses watched in horror, their minds struggling to comprehend the scene unfolding before their eyes. The young girl, her small frame dwarfed by the attacker, fought back with a courage that belied her age. But the assault was relentless, each thrust of the blade a horrifying spectacle. The attack finally ended, leaving the young girl lying broken and bleeding on the pavement. The vibrant colors of Leicester Square seemed to dim, as if the very life had been drained out of the place. The attacker melted back into the crowd, leaving behind a scene of chaos and despair. Screams filled the air, screams of terror, of disbelief, of desperate pleas for help. The festive atmosphere of Leicester Square vanished, replaced by a chilling wave of panic. People scattered in all directions, their faces etched with fear as the gravity of the situation sunk in. Amidst the chaos, acts of remarkable courage shone through. Passers-by, their instincts overriding their fear, rushed to the young girl's aid. They worked quickly, desperately trying to stem the flow of blood, their faces grim as they fought to keep her alive. Emergency services arrived on the scene, sirens wailing, lights flashing, cutting through the stunned silence that had descended upon the square. Every second counted as paramedics fought to stabilize the young girl, her small body a testament to the brutal attack she had endured. News of the attack spread like wildfire, sending shockwaves through the city and beyond. The image of the young victim, her innocence shattered by an act of unfathomable cruelty, became seared into the public consciousness. The hunt for the attacker was on. Police descended upon Leicester Square, cordoning off the area, their faces grim as they began the painstaking task of gathering evidence. Witnesses were interviewed, their accounts painting a chilling picture of the attacker and the sheer brutality of his actions. Within hours, police released images of Ioan Pintaru, identifying him as the prime suspect. The manhunt intensified, every available resource dedicated to bringing the alleged attacker to justice. And soon, justice would be served. Pintaru was apprehended, his capture a small measure of solace in the face of such a senseless tragedy. Section 5. Scars that run deep. The physical wounds inflicted upon the young girl were severe, each stab wound a testament to the brutality of the attack. She was rushed to the hospital, her life hanging precariously in the balance. Doctors worked tirelessly, their every action a testament to their skill and dedication, but the scars ran deeper than the flesh. The emotional and psychological trauma inflicted by such an experience would take much longer to heal. The young girl, once so full of life, now faced a long and arduous journey to recovery. The attack sent shockwaves through the community, leaving many questioning how such a thing could happen in a place that was supposed to be safe. The innocence of childhood had been shattered, replaced by a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk even in the brightest of places. Section 6. Justice on the Horizon. Ioan Pintaru was charged with attempted murder. The wheels of justice began to turn, slowly but surely, as the legal process got underway. The eyes of the nation watched and waited, demanding answers, demanding accountability. The upcoming trial promised to be a harrowing ordeal, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating consequences of violence. The prosecution would present its case, laying bare the facts of the attack, while the defense would seek to explain the inexplicable. Through it all, the young victim and her family would be forced to relive the horror of that day. Their strength and resilience would be tested like never before, but they would not face this alone. The support of the community, the unwavering pursuit of justice, would serve as a beacon of light in their darkest hour. Section 7. Whispers of Why in a Shaken City. The attack in Leicester Square sent ripples of fear and unease throughout the community. Parents held their children a little tighter, their hearts heavy with the knowledge that such senseless acts of violence could happen anywhere, at any time. Questions lingered in the air, heavy and unanswered. Why did this happen? What could have driven someone to commit such a horrific act? The search for explanations, for some semblance of understanding, became a shared pursuit. Some pointed to the issue of mental health, questioning whether the attacker was suffering from an undiagnosed or untreated condition. Others spoke of the need for greater security measures, for a more visible police presence to deter potential criminals. Section 8. The Shadow of Mental Illness. The specter of mental illness loomed large over the attack. While it was important not to jump to conclusions, it was equally crucial to acknowledge the role that mental health can play in such tragedies. The conversation surrounding mental health is often shrouded in stigma and misinformation. This can prevent individuals from seeking the help they need, with potentially devastating consequences. The attack in Leicester Square served as a stark reminder of the importance of addressing mental health issues openly and compassionately. There were calls for increased funding for mental health services, for greater awareness and understanding of the challenges faced by those living with mental illness. The hope was that by addressing these issues head-on, future tragedies could be prevented. Section 9. A Call for Vigilance. In the wake of the attack, there was a renewed emphasis on community safety. People were urged to be vigilant, to report any suspicious activity to the authorities. The message was clear. We must all play a role in keeping our communities safe. Security measures were reviewed and enhanced in public spaces. The police presence was increased, offering a visible reminder that law enforcement was committed to protecting the public. But true security, it was acknowledged, went beyond these measures. It required a collective effort, a shared responsibility to look out for one another, to create a culture of vigilance and support. By working together, by fostering a sense of community, it was hoped that such acts of violence could be prevented from happening again. Section 10. Healing the Visible and Invisible Wounds. As the city grappled with the aftermath of the attack, the focus shifted to the long and arduous process of healing. The physical wounds inflicted upon the young victim would eventually heal, but the emotional and psychological scars would likely linger. Support poured in from all corners of the community and beyond. Messages of love, of hope, of strength flooded social media. Funds were raised to support the young girl and her family, a testament to the compassion and empathy of strangers. The road to recovery would be long and challenging, but the young girl would not be alone. Surrounded by the love of her family, the support of the community, and the unwavering dedication of medical professionals. She would take one step at a time, one day at a time, towards healing. Section 11. A Testament to the Strength of a Child. The attack in Leicester Square was a stark reminder of the fragility of life, of the darkness that can lurk in unexpected places. But it was also a testament to the strength of the human spirit, particularly the resilience of a child. The young victim, despite the unimaginable trauma she had endured, showed remarkable courage and determination. Her fight for survival, her unwavering will to live, inspired countless others. Her story became a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can prevail. The attack in Leicester Square would forever be etched in the city's memory, a somber reminder of the importance of vigilance, of compassion, of community. But it would also serve as a testament to the strength and resilience of a child, a beacon of hope in the face of darkness.